All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to English class. We're going to be talking about object pronouns and prepositional phrases today. You will need your English workbook pages 273 to 274, right? So let's do a quick review of Monday's lesson about prepositional phrases. Just a quick brain refresher. So here is a list of the common prepositions that we talked about on Monday. And some of the main points I want to talk about is that remember that a prepositional phrase, which is this right here, it starts with a preposition, which under, and it ends with the object. And in order to find the object of the preposition, you just have to say the preposition and ask what or who. So for example, the cat was hiding under what? Under the chair. So that's why the object is the chair. And the prepositional phrase also includes the words in between. So in this sentence, the prepositional phrase is under the chair. Great. So now that we got a quick refresher of prepositional phrases, let's look at the object pronouns. So remember that the reason prepositional phrases are so great is that they add a lot of details and color into our writing. So kind of like if you think about a painter. Prepositional phrases are kind of like different paints. It will add a lot more details, it will make the picture more colorful and easier for us to visualize in our head. For example, let's look at this basic sentence. The cat was hiding. Try to imagine this scenario in your head right now. All right? We don't really know where the cat's hiding. We don't know why he's hiding. We don't know, not many details here. But if we add the prepositional phrase under the chair, the cat was hiding under the chair, it gives a little more detail. So the picture goes from this to this. It's easier for us now to really visualize where the cat is hiding. So that's why prepositional phrases are so important for us. Okay, and one thing to keep in mind is that I know most of the examples we looked at have prepositional phrases at the end of the sentence, but it's important to remember we can put these guys in the beginning, the middle, or the end. Okay? For example, let's look at this example. Emperors built large buildings. Now, we're going to take a look to see how the sentence changes when we put prepositional phrases in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So first, during the Roman Empire, emperors built large buildings. So this tells us when. Emperors in Rome built large buildings. So this prepositional phrase in the middle tells us where, like emperors from where. And this one, emperors built large buildings in cities across the empire. So we have two at the end. So this tells us again, where did the emperors build these beautiful buildings? Okay. Now we're going to look at the object pronouns. These are the object pronouns. So basically, what we're trying to cover here is that we are going to be replacing the object of a sentence with a pronoun. So for example, chair, that's singular and it's a thing, so it would be it, right? So this is just the picture from your textbook. So you can look at this in your workbook as well. So we got the singular, just one thing. Me, you, him, her, it. Then we got the plural, which is two or more things. Us, you, and them. Okay? Now let's look at one example here. My friend told me all about her birthday party. Great. What is the simple subject? Point at it on your computer. Friend. Great. And what is the verb? Told. My friend told. Now, look at here. Her birthday party. Which object pronoun can substitute her birthday party? Well, first of all, is it a singular or plural noun? Party is singular. It's just one party, okay? And we know that a party is not a person, so it's a thing. Therefore, the object pronoun to replace the birthday party is it. So our new sentence, our shorter sentence will become, my friend told me all about it. It being the birthday party. So that's what we're going to be practicing today. Okay. And my question for you is, what would be the prepositional phrase? It's actually very short. Try to find the prepositional phrase in this sentence. here are all the prepositions. Some of them. I actually circled it, but I'm sure that you got it on your own. So the prepositional phrase would be about it. Right? Very short prepositional phrase. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on some of these problems together. I'm going to be doing maybe around 2 or 3 problems in each section because today's lesson, they actually have different sections. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. Take a deep breath. Let's do this. Underline the simple subject once and the verb twice, and write an object pronoun to replace the underlined words. Great. So again, we have the object pronouns list here. Let's do the first one. The emperor built a great colosseum for the people. Subject is emperor, and the verb is built. All right, let's look at, sorry, I know it's the people. It says singular or plural. People is plural, more than one person. So what would be the correct object pronoun in this case? The people, not including me, just the people, so it will be them. The emperor built a great colosseum for them. So you're going to write them here. All right, let's try number 2. The people expected the entertainment from the emperor. Subject, people. Verb, expected. Now, the emperor is a male, okay? The female version of emperor is empress. So, kind of give you the hint here from the emperor. So, what would be the object pronoun? Well, it's a singular pronoun, so, and it's a dude, so it would be him. The people expected the entertainment from him. And just so you guys know, you can always put parentheses around the prepositional phrase if it helps you guys. So in that case, this would be the prepositional phrase. I know the directions don't say it, but it's good practice, right? And it's easier to find the subject and verb that way because subjects and verbs are never in the prepositional phrase. All right, I want you to try number 3 on your own. Let's actually do number 4 together. The ruins of the building towered above Carla, mother, and me. Great. So the subject is, remember, well, let's do the prepositional phrases. Of the building is prepositional phrases, so there's no subject in there. Above Carla and me, that's also a prepositional phrase, so there's no subject here. Now, we have fewer options. The ruins towered. Ah, so easy. Subject, ruins. Towered, verb. Verb, towered. So I love finding prepositional phrases first. Great. Now, we have 2 object pronouns. Of the building, so we did that here. Building is singular. It's a thing. It's not a person, so we would write it. The ruins of it towered above Carla, mother, and me. So Carla, mother, and me, plural, right? More than one person. It includes me, so it would be us. Them would not include me. So the ruins of it towered above us. Great. Make sure to do number 3 on your own. Let's try number 5 through 7. Expand each sentence by adding one of the prepositional phrases from the box to the beginning, the middle, or the end, as indicated. So we got for the people's entertainment, under the floor, into the arena. There could be kind of more than one answer here. Let's just kind of see how it goes. Number 5, wild animals lived in cages. So we can actually insert each prepositional phrase in the beginning to see which one makes the most sense. So let's try that. For the people's entertainment, wild animals lived in cages. Under the floor, wild animals lived in cages. To the arena, wild animals lived in cages. Which one do you think makes the most sense? I think it's under the floor because it tells you where. So under the floor, wild animals lived in cages. It kind of tells you where the cages are, right? You might have a different opinion. And in this case, you could definitely write in the comments or contact me, and then I'll definitely help you with what you put as well. So I'm going to put here, under the floor, wild animals lived in cages. And also, we're just using one prepositional phrase per question, so let's actually see how 6 and 7 go. And if it seems like we need to switch it around, we could do that. Number 6, we have to put it in the middle. The animals were moved and released. So the verbs are moved and released, so I'm going to try to put a prepositional phrase after one verb. So the animals were moved for the people's entertainment and released. Or the animals were moved to the arena and released. I like to the arena because it kind of tells you where they were released. So let's write that here. The animals were moved to the arena and released. Again, I love prepositional phrases because they're giving us more details. Last one. The emperor provided free games for the people's entertainment. So now this kind of makes sense because games relates to entertainment, right? A game is a type of entertainment. So let's go ahead and type that at the end. Sorry about that. For the people's entertainment. Such a long sentence. Okay, I'm going to do just a few questions on page 274. This section I would like you to try on your own just because we just did all of them right now. And of course, do apply and write. You just have to use at least 3 prepositional phrases in one sentence, okay? To talk about an adventure. It's a challenge. All right. Underline the simple subject once, the verb twice, put parentheses around the prepositional phrase. All right, let's go. The Colosseum was built by Emperor Vespasian. Subject, well, actually, let's do the prepositional phrase first, right? Prepositional phrase, so again, here's the list if you need to see it. By Emperor Vespasian. Now, the Colosseum was built. Subject, Colosseum. Verb, was built. Number 2, the building of it took 8 years. Prepositional phrase, of it, it's in the middle. The building took 8 years. Subject, building. Verb, took. Okay, try the rest on your own. I'm going to explain the next section. Write an object pronoun to replace the underlined word. So this is kind of like what we were doing on the previous page. You're going to be replacing each underlined word or words with one of these object pronouns, singular and plural. So let's do the first one together. I went with Kathy and Anna to the park. Kathy and Anna, so that's plural, more than one person, so it's 2 people. Kathy and Anna. Us, you, them. Not you, not us, because I'm not included. Them. Kathy and Anna, them. So it would be I went with them to the park. Does that make sense? Okay, I believe you can do the rest on your own. Again, if you have questions, we got email, Google Classroom, YouTube comments, all that good stuff. And yeah, great job paying attention to the lesson. And as a challenge, try to use a lot of prepositional phrases in your handwriting homework as well. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.